Taurus Ascendant. It's Michelle, your practical priestess here at Divinely Genuine. So we are here to do y'all's full moon in Pisces tarot reading. It's happening on the 26th of August. We're already in the energy. I like to think that after the moon is illuminated about halfway full and then waning halfway down, that's the time when we're affected by the full moon energy. So we're already there. So I did say Taurus Ascendant. For you guys, the Pisces full moon, let's see if we have Taurus here, Aries, Pisces. It's going to be affecting you in your 11th house of groups, friendships. This house is ruled by Uranus, so this is also your which rules technology, so it would also be like online groups that you're associated with, any communities that you're involved in. This is the area of life that it will be affecting you. So to find out your ascendant sign, if you don't know, well, what do you mean? I'm a sun sign Taurus, or I'm a moon sign Taurus, if you happen to know that. What you'll do is you'll Google your natal birth chart and a will come up. Astro.com is a great place to do it. A will like this will come up. It's divided into 12 sections, each representing a zodiac sign. And right here is the ascendant. It's broken up, the circle, by the ascendant and the descendant. Okay, and it's marked by AC. This first house, which is going to have a 1 in it, is your ascendant. So whatever zodiac's here. There's also a graph, like a key at the bottom, that'll say AC, and then it will have like Taurus or Cancer, Sagittarius, whatever your ascendant is. Okay? So that's that. Find out your ascendant and then go to the appropriate video. And so for you Taurus ascendants, I have shuffled the deck, communed with spirit, blessed the house with some of this. I forget what it's called. It starts with a P. It's from the rainforest. Smells yummy. And ready to cut the deck on camera for you guys. Hope you guys are doing well and going with the changes of life. Hope the eclipses were kind to you thus far. Those energies, are 6 months out, so. All right, we've got just the traditional 3-card spread, and let me pull it down so you guys can see on camera a bit. Oh, wait. Okay. Awesome. All right, guys, let's get on into it. Ooh. We're starting out with the Queen of Cups. She is reversed, so that's going to suggest that there's a bit of a block for the meaning of the card, which for Queen of Cups, it's emotional. Waters represent emotion. Let's see, it's the depths of the subconscious, which is very cool for like the moon being in Pisces, because Pisces rules our subconscious. It rules our spiritual side. It's the dream world. It's all other realms, okay? So Queen of Cups, enticement and flirtation, mystery, drawing you in the depths of your subconscious. Somebody that fascinates, danger in the depths, being overwhelmed by emotions, somebody who changes to reflect the personality of others. This is basically a total Piscean card. Pisces, like I mentioned, is the other realms, subconscious, dream world, that sort of thing. And it is the mutable water. So we've got cardinal of every element, we've got mutable, and we've got fixed. And for water, the one that's mutable is Pisces. And what that means is that they're adaptable. With that comes the ability or curse, I feel like. It could go both ways. To adapt to whomever they're around. So simply put, they can take on the energies of other people in the way of like kind of like start acting like them. Like, have you ever been around someone who like like they'll start like if they're around someone who's speaking like say Spanish, and then all of a sudden their voice will start changing, like, but they're still speaking English, but they're taking on this like this Spanish type accent. Like, it's kind of like that. They just kind of change with whom they're with, you know, just a little bit. So that's why I'm like, it could be a good thing or a bad thing, you know. It's good because you can get along with anyone and you can adapt to your situation, but it's bad because you can lose yourself in others. So anyway, so yes, so for you guys, Taurus ascendants, in your house of friendships and groups, okay, we're seeing the Queen of Cups. It's mentioning visionary or psychic, mentioning being overwhelmed by emotions. So we want to do some meditation. Somebody who changes to reflect personally about others, like I was just saying. Enticement, flirtation, mystery drawing you in. There's this mystery to Pisces. Now, because it was reversed, I feel like that means that there's going to be a block, okay? A block as in you just have to try harder to maybe yourself take on that flirtation or enticing someone, or your psychic abilities, or playing with your imagination and creating that vision to keep in your mind. Okay, so if you have any blocks, or if you feel like there's restriction, just keep pushing on. It's not that the card is here, so you can get there. It's just a bit of restriction. Excuse me, we've got another reverse card, and it's the Empress. Very powerful cards here so far. So the Empress is a very fiery card, from the art anyway. Well, let's see. Oh, Empress is going to be, here we go. It's Venus incarnate in sensual earth. Creativity, actively creating something, working to bring something to fruition. Raw material given form, love and sensuality, fertility, pregnancy, motherhood, nurture, unconditional love, creating beauty, vitality, work, and projects, being like your children. Wow. So that's a lot. That's a lot of beautiful things. Being like children in the way of like pure of heart. Unconditional love is the purest form of love. Motherhood, pure form of love. Not to say every mother is, obviously that's not true, but you know, motherhood itself as a representative is nurturing, caring, and loving, right? So this is bringing about pure love, and with that love is being the ability to create things as you create, as motherhood brings forth birth, create things, fertility, that sort of thing. So again, it's reversed, so there's going to be a bit of restriction, okay? So as you're trying to create your vision and your psychic abilities, envisioning what you want, maybe in the area of your friends, maybe in the area of your new connections you're making, you're trying to visualize to manifest what you want. You may feel a little bit of restriction in the areas of love and creativity and that sort of thing. And it does not mean don't do it or that it's impossible. It just means to push harder. Okay, so it's kind of like, you know, tarot and astrology are used for guides. And so it's kind of like the heads up of, look, it's going to feel a little restricting in these areas. So just please push through, you know. The guides and angels want you to push through. They don't want you to say, oh my God, if it's going to be a block, then I'm not even going to try. No, the point is like, there's a block, so give it a little more oomph. some oomph. Ooh, my favorite card. And then we've got the Alchemist. The Alchemist is the ultimate magician. He is manifesting. He is perfected the ability to manifest, the ability to bring an idea from the spiritual realm into fruition of the physical. Okay. And it's very Taurus-like. Like you, Taurus, as an archetype, are totally, let's see, in my book, my upcoming book, Between the Moon and You, I talk about the moon signs and other things regarding the moon in relation to us here on Earth. And I've named the Taurus moon the practical magician because you guys are. Because you have such a deep need for survival and physical pleasures, and it stays in your mind like that, like you don't doubt it, you need it, so you easily obtain it because it's more of your focus. Okay, so anyway, so the Alchemist, the instigation of transformation, instigating big changes, having all the resources necessary, knowing how to manipulate and control a situation. The spiritual and mundane world reflecting each other, channeling the divine, intention, energy, will, and resources focused to one goal, primal urge, initial plans and actions. Okay, so knowing how to manipulate and control a situation, like, we don't want to think negatively. What we want to think is like not allowing stress to get the best of us, knowing how to create inwardly peace and happiness and serenity with the power of thought. So bringing spirit into the physical. No matter what's going on around you, you can create a happy embodiment of light energy. Also, what I was talking about being able to manifest. So no matter what you see around you, keeping your vision here, and so that you can then attract it and manifest it. Okay, so beautiful, so awesome. So you guys are going to push through and be able to be flirty, enticing, to be able to master those emotions. What else was the Queen of Cups? Sorry, let me go back again. The depths of the... Oh, your vision. Right. Your vision and psychic abilities. You're going to push harder to make sure you have a vision. Because without a vision, nothing will be started. Nothing's ever started without first the idea and envisioning it. So you've got to have your vision, and you've got to push to get that this week, okay? This full moon. And when you do those breakthroughs with pushing through with your vision, and then you get over here to the Empress, and when love comes your way, you push through. Or when you want love, you push through, and then it comes your way. Okay, so we're going to focus on psychic, vision, love, obtaining it by pushing through, by actually giving your energy to that, because there's blocks, okay? And then at the same time, we want to keep a balance. So we don't want to be too masculine with pushing. So you want to, Pisces is a feminine sign, okay? So you want to be aware of anything coming into you so that you can receive it, so that you can receive love, so that you can receive the vision from spirit, receive the psychic intuition, gut feelings, so that you can receive nurturement, as the Empress is representing unconditional love and nurturing. And so that you can receive maybe those creative ideas as well, okay? So we want to push when we feel we should and be available to receive, to create the balance. And then you'll be able to perfectly manifest your dreams and desires, as well as create the kind of space you want around you. Okay, so the healing fairies are saying to you, ooh, what a good way to get in a good vibration. Make music. So if you're not a musician now and you're like, me, make music, like just try it. okay? Just try it. Just put on some tunes and do a beat. Like get lost. Pisces actually represents the music world as well because it is the other realm. It is totally another realm. So, and it's affecting your groups and friends. So maybe it'd be a good idea to go see some live music, partake in music, and try your hand at making some music, as the fairies suggest. I love y'all's reading. It's beautiful. Express yourself with music, okay? So it's for you to express, okay? But that's okay. Just get into some music, and even singing it, dancing with it is expression. The fairies urge you to sing, play a musical instrument, tap your fingers, or crank up the stereo. Music lifts the soul to new heights. It alters your mood and your outlook. The fairies play music at their celebrations because they know its therapeutic value. By drawing this card, you're guided to surround yourself with music. Any type of music that will stir your soul is appropriate. The fairies are especially fond of joyful, fast-paced music because it stimulates a festive